that message along just to have it checked and make sure past surgeries are okay, everything's flowing and going the way that it's supposed to. I don't feel anything negative coming from this as long as that step is taken to check it out.
Yeah. I am feeling like, yeah, it's somebody close to her that they're warning about. Is that what you're saying? To
Yeah.
her, or
Guys, go get this checked out. Here's your warning
yeah.
that, it could be something, and if you catch it early enough, it won't become something else.
Yeah, because Spirit's basically telling me the symptoms that you're feeling too with your anxiety and all that is really stemming from whoever this loved one is that's extremely close to you dealing with health problems too. So it's kind of like you're like sucking in that energy too. Like you're almost like an empath, like you're bringing on that energy into yourself too, right? Yeah, totally agree with that. That makes total sense. I'm glad that you like let that out into the world now.
Yeah, I see. They keep
Hey,
showing
Amber.
the surgery table too with the I don't want to call it a smock. It's not a smock. You know that little dress they gave you to put on
Yeah,
to have surgery?
the hospital gown. Yeah.
Telling me everything's going to be okay. And I see the little hairnet and all that. So there could be a potential for that in the near future. Like a fixing procedure, like they caught it early enough. It's just going to be a quick fix, and it's not going to be one of those super long, drawn out issues. But definitely stay on top of that. Go have it checked out. And I don't mean for you. I think you know who we're talking about here.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's for her because when I'm looking at Rachel, like if I can like channel her energy in her body and what's flowing in her, it's just I don't feel that. I feel like I can feel like on the left side of her body, whoever she's like next to, if you're sitting next to somebody right now, that's where you're getting the emotion. I don't know why they keep telling me that, but they're showing me like whoever's sitting on this side of you right now is where you're channeling that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a bad thing. That's good for you, girl. See, you got gifts. Told you. You're channeling their state of being right now. You're channeling their energy and what's going on with them. So
Yeah.
use that to your advantage.
They want me to also say that it doesn't have to do with what the person is afraid of coming back. That's not an issue at all. That's null and void now. It's what they keep showing me. Like, they're going like this to me and showing me like that's over. It's null and void. That's not going to be an issue anymore. It's that thing that we talked about before from years ago, that original procedure that had happened, and I was telling you about the tubes in the heart and all that. That's what's going on now. So
that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Cool. Hey, Mom.
Showing me a tube.
Hey.
A blockage, but it's like thicker than it should be. Like the blood that's moving through this tube is thicker almost than it should be, and it's causing it to go a lot slower, if that makes sense. So have that checked out.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's anything either that's like an issue at this moment. I feel like it's almost like they're just saying like basically keep up with it, don't go back into that or whatever. But I just don't feel like it's like she's saying I don't feel like it's going to be an issue moving forward. I feel like it's just they want you to basically like keep the reins on it. You know what I mean? That's really what they're saying.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
Okay, cool. Let's see if anything else wants to come through for Rachel.
I always see, and I told her this the other day when we were together, that I always see her dog Roxy. I don't know if you can channel her right now.
That's my dog's name that I lost. Oh, make me sad. That's my baby. Whoever the man is coming through, because I know it's for you, because he won't leave me alone. It's a grandfather for sure, because he's saying grandfather to me, like grandfather. And we've talked about this. I think we talked about this in your reading, didn't we? Mm-hmm. Same gentleman, grandfather. So whoever this man is he loves you. Okay. Like he tells me like you are so important to him, and even on the other side you are important to him. So I don't know who this could be, because I know we had this discussion, but yeah, I do see. Is this a small dog that you lost? Is it a smaller dog or is it a big dog? Because I'm seeing a smaller dog.
It's a small dog.
I'm seeing like a small, like black scruffy dog, or maybe brown.
Yeah, or a brownish red color.
Okay, yeah, so like just like a deeper color, not like blonde or white, but it's going to be like a darker color. Okay. Yeah. Super, the sweetest little thing I've ever seen. Like she wants to lick me all over my face. She's like, which is great. Okay. She wants you to also know, she's like, Mommy, I walk by your feet all the time. I walk in between your feet all the time. Like I crisscross, I can see her crisscrossing in your feet like this. Like she wants you to know that she's there. I don't know if you had like a little collar on her with like a bell or something that made noise, but I can hear like, like she's so happy, and her little tail's like she's so happy. She's there. Yeah, she's with you all the time. And she's like, maybe you'll get another one of me one day. I don't know yet. But she does want you to know that what we call familiars she's one for you, and she will stay with you lifetime. And also what they're telling me is that she's going to be one of the first to greet you, after, if not the first to greet you, because she's like, I'm going to make sure I'm first. Like, she'll be right there. I can see her like sprinting across the field of flowers when you come in, and she is like jumps up into your arms and licks you all over. So I can see that for sure. Absolutely. Love our Roxy's. Love it. Okay, so let's go on to
I want to say one more thing for Rachel. Okay. They are showing me a younger boy with like a pot of gold, and I think that has to do with another situation that we touched on and all the healing that's going to come from that. So I'm just going to leave that at that, and there's not going to need to be any more worry anymore, because it's like the rainbow happened after the rain, and he got the pot of gold at the end. So
I can see that. I can see like somebody being refreshed too, like a totally refreshing new aspect and new perspective on life, for sure. I don't know what that has to do with that, but yeah, definitely. Yeah, somebody's pushing through some hard times right now, for sure. And I can see them coming out with the rainbow and the gold pot.
That's what I'm saying. So the rain's happening and all that purification is coming, and then I see him sitting there with the little bucket of gold.
Right.
What's your question, Rachel?
She was reddish. Oh, hey. Hey to all my boo-boos watching today. Hey, Mom. Hey.
Ethan's traveling to China, and I need to know he'll be okay. So I touched on this for Rachel already, so I'm going to let you see what you get for it. Her son's traveling to China, and she wants to make sure that's going to be safe travels, and he's going to be protected and taken care of while he's there.
You know what Spirit said to me as soon as you were channeling that and reading it?
What?
Like, girl, let him go and have fun. Don't worry about if he's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. We got him. Give him some black stones, like some black tourmaline. Obsidian, right? Use that for protection and grounding? Yeah. Some black stones. Or even protection stones. Really, it doesn't have to be black, guys. Anything that resonates.
Can you travel into that trip and see anything?
I can see him having a blast. Yeah, I can see him walking through the markets and the streets and everything. Like, this is the coolest thing in the world. I do feel like he will be very reserved and shy, just because that's his nature, maybe. Like, not so open, you know, and a little bit worried about, because it's not, you know, it's different, right? That country's totally different from here. So what I'm saying is he might be like, oh my God, this is way different. This is kind of crazy. But no, I do not see anything bad. I feel like everything is going to be perfect. And you know what? He might even have some kind of spiritual awakening too while there.
That's what I said.
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know, you guys, you know, countries like that they're serious about spirituality. Okay. That's basically all in a whole what they are. That's all they believe in. Right. I feel like he's really going to resonate and connect with some of the symbols and some of the I can just see like all these like flags everywhere, like colors, like the chakras, right? Like they have all the different colors, but I can see like flags of colors everywhere, and he is just like, this is the best thing in the world right now, and he's just gonna start getting really interested in stuff. So yeah, I think it's gonna be very, very good.
So Rachel wants you to know that he's going with his bio dad, and they are not close and do not have a close relationship, and that's where her concern's coming from. So handling with that.
Thank you, baby. No, I don't hold on to that, because that's just emotion and barriers that we're putting in the way, right? Okay, that's going to be your ego coming into the way of thinking like, is he going to be okay? And is this relationship? Let your son dive into his own feelings and his emotions, and let him face what he needs to face with the father, right? And the father will as well. I don't feel like the father would even consider taking the son on such a big, super long journey if he knew that something, you know what I mean, would pop up, or it would be really like detrimental for them. I don't feel like he's in danger. I don't